What's going on, everyone? Hayden here. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about KPIs, key performance indicators, and how you can start implementing them into your business, just like I am. So this all started around about, it was probably only about 6 weeks ago that I started implementing KPIs, key performance indicators, into my business after talking to a very good friend of mine, Blackburn, over a call. Now, we were talking and he was explaining how every single day, and Kev's got about 40 staff members, by the way. So if you haven't already, by the way, check Kev Blackburn out, because he's great. You know, he's really in this industry, and he's one of the leading sort of titans, if you like, in this industry. He's got about 40 staff, and his whole business, it all started by him explaining to me that all he does every morning for his Amazon business specifically, I'm not sure if he meant some other businesses as well, because I'm sure he's got a few, but for his Amazon business, all he does is his growth manager or managing director, whatever you want to call it, of his Amazon business or his other businesses, whatever he was referring to, the point is, we're sending him KPIs every single morning. So all that Kev has to do for work, unless he wants to work on the growth of the business, but all he has to do to maintain the business is check that his certain KPIs are being met each day. So he explained it to me like this, right? For example, if he gets a KPI saying we've shipped 800 units a day, 5,000 units today, whatever, okay, that's fine. If he gets a KPI saying number of units shipped 50, then he's going to say, whoa, what happened here? What happened? What's the problem? And that's a clear indication that there is an obvious problem in that part of the business. So he's managed to create his systems, refine all of his systems, refine everything down to the last T, in which case he is the final person to get the final indication. And that's all he needs to assess. If there's an issue, he'll talk to his growth manager, I assume, and then there talk to the purchasing managers, then there talk to the sourcing virtual assistants, and then all over there, then that's when you start to assess what the problem is and then do something about it. But generally, he's going to be looking at his KPIs, and as long as the KPIs have been met, account health check, done, number of units shipped, done, etc. Once you've got them KPIs, that's what the aim in every single business should be to get to that stage. And that is when you can start working on the growth of your business. And that's what I've been doing. So to give you an example, I'm just about to take a purchasing manager on, hopefully in the next month or so. But currently I've got my sourcing virtual assistant, I've got my sourcing pool, I've got my prep center, and I've got my administrative virtual assistant who's / business virtual assistant, okay? And what he does, the admin / business virtual assistant, is he messages me at the end of every shift and tells me the KPIs, the key performance indicators of each area of the business. For example, he does account health, and then he'll explain that it's all okay, all good, blah, blah, blah. And then he does the products and the prep center, and then he'll explain if it's okay, or he'll flag up if there's any issues. And then we're talking about the other area of the business, whether that's the purchasing or whatever. He will say, all okay, blah, 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 and he will explain. And the sourcing virtual assistant, although they're relaying to me the same sort of thing, they're saying if they've completed all 10 today, if not, then they will let me know. All of these KPIs, once I've got a purchasing manager, will be handed on to them. And then the purchasing manager will be handed on to me, right? And then all of them will be migrated into smaller KPIs. And then after that, the purchasing manager, once I've got a growth manager, and the business manager and the prep center will all send a KPI to the business manager will get the KPI from the prep center, and all of them will send their KPIs to the growth manager. The growth manager will then condense them down, and then the growth manager will be sending me the final KPIs. So I will be the non-executive director, essentially. Not officially, but essentially. So essentially the growth manager is the managing director. So I hope that's helped. That's my goal. That's what I'm working on. Always making sure the systems are getting sharper and sharper and sharper. Yeah, and that's what I'm working on. And yeah, see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe, by the way. Okay, I need to say that more.